And before we call it a night, I have a very, very special guest for you. The one and only Grower Joe. Hey Joe, how's it going?
Going great, man. How are you, bud?
I'm okay. Look, I have a little bit the sniffles, but I am okay, man.
You got the little stuffed up nose, eh?
Yeah. And it's not the limonene. I know you like to blame that.
A little chicken noodle soup, a little cannabis, man, and we'll straighten you right out, brother.
Exactly. A good old dab, no?
100%.
Hey, man, I watched your live with Chi-Town Canna Chica. She's amazing. I talked to her not that long ago, no?
That's my first time meeting her, man. I didn't even know about her. That's what sucks about this community. What's so awesome about it is it's so big, but like you miss out on people like this, right? You forget about them.
Absolutely, and I'm so grateful for Heather. I think we need to give a big shout out to Heather because Heather is so great with finding these people, and Heather gave me the hint with her, and she grew an amazing Gorilla Cookies Fast Flowering and GG4 Sherbet, and so I talked with her, and I was like, you gotta come on here, we gotta talk, this is amazing.
She's got a great attitude, great grower, man. Like, I was looking through her page. She's killing it on every level of growing, man.
Absolutely, and it always fascinates me when people have these big jobs where they still manage to grow tons of amazing top shelf buds, no?
Yeah, because it takes so much time, man, and people think it's easy, right? But you can get strains that are quick flowering, so then you can really speed up the whole process. Because I'm busy, man. I got kids. I got work to do. I got lawn work. I got to mow the damn lawn 7 times a year. You know what I mean?
Do you have a plow, by the way, for your driveway, or do you have to do it handed?
Yeah, then we got to plow the driveway. Thanks for bringing that up, man. It's starting to get cold here, you little bugger.
Yeah, I know. Over here, we still can jump in our pool, but over there, I think the winter is creeping up on you, no?
Oh, bud, you jump in the pool here, man. Freeze the balls off a brass monkey is what we say. That's what we say, man. It's that damn cold.
Yeah. Oh, shit. But it does have the advantage that you do not have as many environmental issues. The heat becomes a real issue, I tell you.
Yeah, man, that's one nice thing about it. As long as you pick out, the times of year when you're going to grow, it's not hard to grow down in the basement in the winter because it's nice and cool, right? And your lights are going to bring that heat. Plus, the plants themselves are going to bring some of that heat. And you're not worried about really putting in an air conditioning unit or a heater at all, man. It's kind of just perfect 19 to 25 degrees Celsius down here, man. It's I could wear shorts down here all day.
Man, you tweaked it right from beginning on with doing it in the basement, your grow show.
100%, man. Everyone's basement growers everywhere now, right?
Yeah, well, I don't have a basement, but otherwise I would be in my basement, that's for sure.
I think the air quality's not that great down here for me, considering it's probably a lot of secondhand smoke, but we got a ventilation system put in.
You get a bunch of homies over there, and then you don't have to add any CO2 or so. You'll just have friends over staying there.
They all pop by, man. When you come to my basement, you get 2 things, man. Well, 3 things. You get an ice cold water. The fridge is always cold, ice cold water. And you get offered a dab. And the 3rd thing, man, is you always get a tour and you always leave having a great big smile on your face, man. Because I just love having people over here, man. I love chatting about the plant. I like sharing what I do. I fell in love with this plant, man. And now it owns a part of my life. And now I'm just getting more advanced and becoming a better grower, trying out new cultivars, and it's really helping me kind of just be a better person, man, really.
It is, but maybe sometimes my wife tells me that I'm spending too much time with my girls.
That's true, man. That is definitely true. I think maybe we just need to bring them in on it. I think we just need to get them in the garden so they can experience what we experience. Because when you put a seed in that soil, man, and you veg it for 6 weeks and you flower it for 7, and you get to smoke that cannabis that you made, it doesn't compare to having a child, but it's pretty damn near a good close second.
Maybe depends on the child.
I'm joking. Having my children was the best day of my life, but growing cannabis has been a pretty enjoyable experience, man. It's pretty neat that you can grow top quality bud right in your basement.
Absolutely. And as I said, I'm not growing in my basement, but in general, even outdoors sometimes, or no matter. Right now, my grow is in the garage, which is like semi-optimal for sure. But yeah, reaping your fruits, isn't that what they say? I mean, that's just like, and if it's like a great strain, like I have right now here some strawberry gorilla, and it's curing, and it's like has the strawberry terps, but all the gorilla frost. I'm like, oh, so good! I can't wait. And you're getting better by every day. Every day I have to like nibble a little bit.
And it's hard to even let it cure, man, because you get like a really nice cultivar that not only steals your eye, but then also got those tastes. And you're like, I want to wait, but it tastes so good right now. And sometimes it might be the top bud that you have, man. You need to wait, though. You need to wait, dude.
I know. Where do you dry, by the way? Because I'm drying right here in my office. In the garage wouldn't be possible because I can't control my environment enough. Because of course it's important to control your environment to grow. No question asked. But even more important to control your environment for me is when you dry.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, the grow is like step one, but the most important part is harvesting these girls and curing them up properly so that you can enjoy the best bud that you put all your hard work and labor into. So what I do, man, is I shut down my grow room. So when I go to harvest, I've got a little tiny grow tent where I'm vegging. But when I harvest, man, my big grow room gets shut down. I got this little clothing rack system that's on wheels. I roll that. Every girl gets hung up like a real nice dress shirt. And she's hanging in this nice controlled environment for about 14 to 16 days, depending on how big the plant is and how long it's going to take to dry, man. But you're so right on that, man. It's crucial. You already put on the hard work. You need to dial it in during the dry and cure, or everything was a waste, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm drying right here, dude. Complete darkness, 60-60 split, baby. 60% humidity, 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm trying that, but right now I'm not getting down to the 60 Fahrenheit. That's more like 70, So it's less than ideal, but in the winter will be the next time, I can't. In the winter is better for me. In the winter, growing and drying is definitely easier. One day when I have my own basement somewhere, or if it's not a basement, if I have my own house, I will have a dedicated room, and I don't care in how much money I have to spend in terms of energy or anything. I will just have it exactly the environment I want it to be.
And it's pretty simple, man. It depends on if you have high humidity or low humidity where you're growing. Either you're getting a humidifier or you're getting a dehumidifier, or both in my instance. And then I just connect those up to my controller, man, so they know that they're gonna pop on at 60%. It's gonna be good to go. And then when it hits 62, it's turning on. It's gonna bring it back down to 60. And now I run them to drain, right? So no more empty and dehumidifiers, just run it to drain and away you go. Nice. So super easy, super affordable too. And I mean, it's going to save your bud, right? But like you said, size is going to come into play, right? Room, the amount of room you've got.
Yeah, and we need a lot of room, though.
Yeah, if I was gonna give somebody a tip that didn't have the room, I'd basically be like, pick up a little 2x2 tent and maybe chop one or two at a time. That way there, maybe you need to cut down your production and just get that more high quality bud. But it's tough, man. But even 70 is not too bad.
No, it's still okay. It just goes a little bit faster, but I'm still okay. And I'm not producing right now for any cup or anything, so it's just for myself. And I'm still not. They're still top shelf for sure.
Yeah, man. I think only the true connoisseurs are going to notice the massive difference, and even some of the silliness that I can pick up this terp and this terp and this terp. I'm like, hey man, cheeseburger tastes like a cheeseburger to me. You know what I mean?
I love it. Yes, absolutely. Let's talk 1 second about those fast flowerings before we call it a night. Like, what did you think about that gorilla fast flowering?
Man, I was blown away, and then even more so blown away today because we just did a Fast Buds live over on Instagram, and we had Chi-Town Chica on there, and she harvested it quick as well. And when I talk quick, man, I'm talking 7 weeks of flower. She even said she harvested hers on late week 6. So, man, for me, I'm blown away. People are calling me a liar, but the only thing I'm lying in is bud, and bud fast, man, because 7 weeks turnaround, bud. I got another one right here. Another one ready to go,
nice.
Man. We got more ready to go. It's like, this is going to be a girl that's on my radar, we're going to save her. Because whatever they did over in the lab, it's working, dude. 7 weeks turnaround in flower time, you can't go wrong.
And what do you think in terms of comparing the Gorilla Cookies fast flowering to the auto? Because you're like my personal Gorilla Cookie specialist, because it's like your favorite strain.
I'm definitely no specialist. I'd say I'm more of an obsessionist, more or less. I'm obsessed with that strain, man. I've hit so many good girls out of the park with the auto flowering strain that I don't know if this photo period is going to come up to the standards just yet. I'm going to run her a few more times before I get a solid answer. But I bragged about this, man. I bragged about the smell. It's got that Fruit Loop Gorilla Cookie smell, man. That Skittles smell, that candy smell, man. It's sweet, it's intense, and it overloads your nostrils and just makes you want to grow it again and again and again. A little bit of purple, dude, and that purple always gets me excited. So I'm pumped, dude. I'm running her over and over again. Over and over again.
Yeah, perfect. And you grew the other fast flowerings too. Which one out of the other ones is like stood out for you?
Tropicana cookies, man. Tropicana cookies. If Gorilla Cookies wasn't my number one favorite of all time, it's coming up quick second, man. And it finished just over 7 weeks. I probably could have chopped her at 7 weeks, and I will next time because I'm going to turn that into some hash as well. So this is the first time I made that Gorilla Cookies into some fresh frozen rosin too, dude. And I'm telling you.
Let me wait. Before you finish, I'm going to book my flight really quick to New Brunswick, Canada, right? All right. It's done. I'm there in 3 days. I want that Gorilla Cookies bad!
To the point where I'm considering putting it in a little tiny jar like this.
Yes. And
pretending like it's hair gel. And bringing it to hopefully someplace where you're at. Maybe Spannabis.
Spannabis for sure.
I would like to go to Spannabis, man. I'm hoping I see you guys there.
That would be amazing, man. That would be amazing for sure. Did you grow that orange sherbet? Because I mean, I'm like a big fan of the GG4 sherbet FF, but I just tasted the orange sherbet FF from Dagga DNA, also a great grower from Slovenia, and that also really had those like sherb, gelato, orange terps with a bit of a funk to it. Oh, I love that.
I grew the full lineup, man, all of them. And GG number 4 in the sherbet, we're right up there with the other two, man. The orange sherbet's got like I was talking about this on the live too. It's funny that it's happening the same day, but I've had an abundance of just talking about these strains. It's got the orange, man. It's got the sherbet, dude. It's like citrusy, just like you're at your grandmother's house and she's got those oranges on the counter that nobody's going to eat. But you're going to smoke this, let me tell you. This is going to disappear. My wife, I had to hide it on my wife, dude.
I know that.
Because it's a beautiful bud, too. Okay. It's got like, it's dark greens, light greens, but it's got very, very orange calyxes on it, man, that are shooting out and just making it look so beautiful, man. Just covered.
Amazing.
In trichomes.
Amazing. Joe, I hope we see each other before Spannabis here on the internet, but I'm sure we will. I hope we will see each other before that in person. I mean, I'm just like still praying we'll just meet each other at like this amazing event. I mean, I followed you when you were walking all over PuffCon and I was like, man, I wish I would be there.
Come to BizCon, dude. We're going to be in BizCon November 28th to December 2nd, Las Vegas. 10 of what I would say some of the top content creators in cannabis are going to be there. Myself, Homegrow TV, High Again, the Northern Scrog, or Rob from CLTV, Pigeons 420.
Amazing.
I can see tons of them.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Let's see. Maybe somehow I can make it happen. I don't want to promise anything, but it would be, of course, absolutely fantastic. I saw those amazing videos from you last year when you were all dancing around your phone and stuff.
Dude, it's just the community comes together, man. We know how large it is, and it's nice for us to get together and enjoy a puff together, man. There's something like ceremonial about that, man, where like we deserve it because we all put a lot of hard work and effort into this plant, and some reasons are for others. And I think honestly it's just to spread the positivity of what this plant has done, not only for me but other people, and more people are just going to grow it and fall in love with it, dude. And it's strain like this Gorilla Cookies fast flowering strain that makes you want to keep coming back, because people are making things that are a little bit more unbelievable, man. So it's exciting for cannabis right now and growing at home.
Absolutely. And we are growing together. And even here in Europe, where it's not legal, as I said, I was just 2 weekends ago, I was at Cultiva in Vienna and also a cannabis fair. Not huge, but the positivity and love around. And that Dagga DNA drove 3.5 hours just to come to see me and bring me these fast flowering varieties for me to test was just, yeah.
I seen you do that on the live. I seen that happen live.
Yeah. I wanted to have you, but for some reason I didn't manage to get you on there.
Dude, that's so awesome, man. See, that's the cool stuff that happens, man. Just like people are genuine, dude. And finding cool growers and friendships that would never have existed before. And it's all because we planted a seed in some soil, man.
Absolutely.
It's pretty damn cool.
Man, thanks so much for taking your time, Joe. It's always amazing talking to you. I hope you are having a wonderful rest week. And yeah, always remember, man.
420 somewhere.
Yes, it is always 420 somewhere. Cool, brother.
Much love.
Fast Buds.